You're about to watch a video where I speak with a individual who's very involved in the shooting sports out here in Arizona, as well as the area too. I appreciate any help. I want more people to get more information, and let me know what I can do better. Let me know what sucks. Let me know what's good. Uh, we were shooting at the Rio Salado practical pistol match, which you can find on Practice Score at the Rio Salado Sportsman's Club. And the main takeaway points, if you don't want to watch the whole thing, is if you want to shoot at a match where it's not just going to be 40 people for the local match, but it's the same stages, but it's a match that's held across 2 days of the weekend, go shoot here at the RSPP, Rio Salado Practical Pistol match on Practice Score for, again, Rio Salado Sportsman's Club. Point being, if you want to actually stack yourself against multiple people, and when I say multiple, not just 20 to 40, 60 even, if you want to see how well you do against over 100 different shooters, I would go shoot at Rio Salado, because they host the same match with the same stages over a couple days of the weekend, at 3 different intervals of time, and you can actually get a much better feel for, if you're into competition shooting, you're trying to elevate yourself to that degree where you stack against a national or world class level shooter or just your local scene, right? So that's why you should go shoot there. Another reason is the stage designs. The stage designs are much more complex than some of the local stages I've shot at other matches, as well as the fact that it's a little bit more buttoned up. You know, if you want something more official feeling, a little bit more, boots to ass, if you will, I would go shoot there. If that's the kind of environment you want. People are still having a good time. People are still having fun. People are still being safe. People aren't being tryhards at all. But they're trying to keep a groove going, because a lot of people shoot there and they're not trying to waste time, because maybe they're trying to keep a certain tempo and pace, because they're trying to reflect what a state, regional, or national match would feel like. And that's your benefit as a shooter, I would say. So hopefully you enjoyed this video and you enjoy the conversation I have with Ryan. And unless it's like PCSL or like USPSA, which there's a lot more people.
They want to know if there's a classifier in there or not.
Yeah, well, not even just that, but there's a lot more videos on that, so you can get a good idea. It's like, oh, that's what a PCSL match is like.
Yeah,
IDPA,
for sure.
there's not a video for IDPA for like 10 years old or something.
Yeah, for sure.
Right? Which is understandable. I get it. It's not like everybody's cup of tea, but they're still going pretty strong. So
yeah, honestly, I think that. Are you recording now?
I am. Yeah.
Perfect.
Fine.
Okay,
yeah.
Cool. Yeah, it's good talking to you. One of the things about IDPA is that it's really important to have those sports as well. So IDPA allowed appendix carry.
Yeah.
Prior to USPSA.
Yeah.
So that was one of the big pushes that allowed us to get it in there. And I don't know, my take on things are that shooting is shooting.
100%.
So anybody that's a high performer is going to go and should be able to perform the same. And, a lot of people are like, oh, the rules are stupid. But once they get more into the sports, you start to understand why the rules are built that way. Like
absolutely.
The biggest pushback we get is, I would say, like the 180. Like that's most of the DQs.
But who are the people that complain about that? Like that's honestly, it's people who it's gonna, no one's gonna like this answer. It's low skill, because if you can't be mindful of moving, it's low skill. Now, are there like even high level dudes that make that mistake and it's like a degree off? Probably. And is it their fault? Probably not. It's probably the stage design. It was designed to get someone to get DQ'd. At that point, it's like, all right, well, now you're just trying to game the game when we're already trying. So there's nuance there for sure. But.
For sure. I help. I'm one of the mentors at Cactus, and I try to help out new shooters. So Cactus runs. It's like a USPSA style match, but because of the
intro,
because of the range requirements, they can't really run it as a true USPSA match, because at Ben Avery you can't shoot into the berms, and due to the lights they have to set up real close, and so they can't utilize the whole bay where they could push it back. So at their USPSA match they push it back it's an actual USPSA match.
Got
It
it.
fits all the rules, but they do extra things that are not allowed by USPSA typically.
Well, so that's a really good segue for us now. So I can actually start asking you some of the questions I had in mind. Which is, by the way, it's Brian.
Ryan.
Ryan. Okay,
Yeah. So
Ryan.
I'm
Yeah.
I'm
So
the
you're not the match director, and we just finished shooting.
I'm the Arizona section coordinator
Okay.
for USPSA.
Okay. Very cool.
So
Okay. But it seemed like you were chummy with the match director.
Yeah.
You know him.
So Steve Dittman's the match director for this one. He is probably one of the most active people in terms of
it seemed like
setup help at all of the ranges.
And we just finished shooting Rio Salado practical pistol. That's that's what this match was. There were 5 stages. I think the description on practice score, it's like 426 depending on resources. I don't know if it listed that there would be a classifier. I'd have to double check, but whatever. I'll edit that in, I guess. But there was a classifier, which you're either ready for one or you're not, so it doesn't matter. Not that matters, but I think some people care about that. So here's what I'm curious about: is do you mostly shoot here?
I shoot at all of the ranges,
all the ranges.
Honestly. Yeah,
okay.
I've been doing this about 5 years, and according to practice score, I've shot 869 matches in that time.
Very cool.
So,
without speaking of other ranges and clubs at all, just Rio Salado and just this match, why should someone shoot here at this range and shoot this match, in your opinion? Without talking about the other ones, why this one?
So this range has a very deep history. I mean, it's been around for a really long time, and the number of high performers that have come out of this range are significant.
Got it.
So you have people here that are world champions that
frequent here.
Yeah, so 2 of the people, the big ones are Rob Latham. He's like one of the pioneers of things. Like, he's probably one of the best shooters ever. They call him the Great One. He has the most, I believe that's the most world and national titles out of anyone.
Sure.
And so the second runner-up for that right now is Nils Jonassen. He's working his way up there too.
And he also shoots
He's one of the match directors here. His match is UPPL.
Okay.
So you have people that are, it would be like the Michael Jordan equivalent. You can come out to this range and you can shoot a match
that either A, they make, or B, right next to them.
Yeah, they've been
both.
on their squad. If you want to get involved and you want to meet those people and learn from them, you can come out and help them set up.
Yeah.
And it's kind of a bonding experience. You build the match out, you learn a lot, and then they invite you to shoot on their squad. I mean, you could sign up anyway, but you end up getting a lot of feedback, and it just makes you better. It makes you a better shooter. You start to learn about some of the nuances of things. I mean, the stages that they bring here are bringing knowledge from international matches, like all over the world, all over the country. I mean, and so
you're shooting a high level stage at a local match at, again, Rio Salado Practical Pistol, RSPP, because you have these people here who set these these stages up because they plan them out, or they pull from their experience or that. So that's what makes RSPP and Rio Salado Sportsman.
Yeah, Rio Salado Sportsman's Club.
Sportsman's Club.
RCC.
Unique.
Yeah.
Compared to maybe some of the other.
Yeah, and it's good too because there is a lot of crossover at some of the other ranges. You have a lot of people that are, it's a big community, like in terms of nationally, the number of people that are here shooting. I mean, there's not a lot of places in the country you can shoot a match every day.
I'm curious about. I'm just double checking. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. Sure. You got everything.
God forbid.
Yeah.
Thank you, Jesus. What's it called? Yeah. So that brings me to another question that I was curious about. So it seems like Steve, Steve right?
Goodman.
Okay. He mentioned how this match is going to be shot again with the same exact stages again the very next day, which I saw because it's closed, but it was there, right? So not only is this a local match with everything that we just talked about, but this is a local match that's going to be doubled up. So not that you have to shoot it again the next day. It could be a full roster of people, brand new, different, the next day, and now you're stacked against all these people for this one match because it's the same match just on different days. Correct?
Yep. So they're not going to move everything's nailed down. They're going to put new targets up just like it's a major match.
Yeah.
And there's actually 3 start times. So you have the one today, and then there's 2 start times tomorrow. There's a morning and an afternoon.
Okay. And okay,
And so it's the exact same stages. The targets get repaired. I think that some people have had weird feedback about wanting to separate the matches.
yeah,
Um,
I think that's
if
great. That's my
I
first
like
time
it,
hearing it.
yeah, I like
Because other
things.
local matches, that's the match and that's it. It
Yeah,
was against 40 people, so that's how good you are stacked against 39 other individuals. Whereas as long as no one reshoots, it's 139 other people for a local match that you get
yeah.
to actually compare yourself to, which I think that's cool.
It
But
is. It's really helps you to get a
a
like. It's
gauge,
interesting for me. Like I would say I'm a pretty decent shooter.
I think you're a pretty good
I can
shooter.
win. I can win at a lot of the matches, but like I know in reality I'm like an 80% shooter
Yeah,
because I've
no,
had the. And so when you come out here and you get people that are running up into the top 10%,
yeah.
5% of where they would even place it at like a nationals level event, you get a real approximation of like where you actually stand. If
Especially when so many
yeah,
national and world class shooters are here.
and I think it prepares you better too for some of these national level events. And like if you
Mm-hmm.
go to bigger matches, I think that it's good to not have things be too casual.
Yeah,
I think sometimes you're doing a disservice to people because they're not prepared for
if
some of
they're
the
truly trying to
procedural things.
compete,
Yeah, if you're
yeah,
truly trying to compete,
yeah,
I like to get a really good experience for or know what I'm getting. And I
yeah.
think that the matches here end up being a little bit more by the book, a little bit more regimented.
I would say from so I just started competition shooting beginning of February 2025. I've done over 40 different matches at this point. I think in this year, 2 of them being majors, level twos, 1 USPSA, 1 IDPA. The rest all locals of
Mhm.
different varieties. I would say this has probably been the most higher tier local match I've shot so far in the state of Arizona between Phoenix Rod and Gun Club, and this gun club is really the only two I can really speak to, and Pima Pistol, I'd say also.
Puma's pretty good.
It's good, yeah, but this felt like a major match in structure and with like, hey, let's start going. Like that, there's a little bit of attitude there, not a bad thing. Like sometimes that's a good thing. Of like, we're here to shoot.
Match flow.
Let's start shooting. Like you guys are
Yeah.
wasting time, kind of
A
thing.
lot of the people that you get
You
with
know,
get here are very experienced
for
with it.
sure.
And
Yeah,
honestly, that can feel kind of intimidating at
yeah,
first too
yeah.
for people. I think that Rio even has a reputation of that, where it's like, oh, everybody,
Try
maybe
hard,
people are stuck
something
up,
like
try
that.
hards,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
whatever. Um,
No,
I
that
mean, it's. I think that once you really get into it and you embrace the rules a little bit better,
nothing.
it kind of helps. I mean,
Yeah.
the like when I mentor people,
Mm-hmm.
like brand new shooters, I don't really talk to them about the 180. I talk to them about the mental connection with their gun.
Sure. Yeah.
So it's like developing an awareness of like where your muzzle's pointed at
Yeah.
all times. I mean, and once you have that, then the 180 is just whatever it is. I mean, there's higher level IPSC matches where, so IPSC's the international
Yeah, yeah, yeah. The international
organization of
USPSA
USPSA.
essentially. Yeah.
One of the requirements for them is that you're not allowed to leave the shooting area, but that's because the 180 might change.
Sure.
So you'll be going down the course of fire, and people will be resetting targets behind you,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
you
I
don't go
understand.
backwards.
Yeah.
And so it's like another level of understanding where the safe area is to point the gun, and a lot of it has to do too with the other competitors knowing the safe places to stand because you're not going to
Flag anybody or
yeah,
break the
whatever else,
rule.
because there
Yeah.
might be somewhere like there's a lot of times like in an actual practical scenario where something might be safe,
Mm-hmm.
and but it's better when you have that many people here that might not always be paying attention to exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
And you have very specific rules about that.
I'm trying to think of something else, but honestly, I feel like we talked about what makes this place different. Why should someone shoot here? You kind of already basically said that, honestly. And then what a match here is like, which again we already kind of talked about that too. So I really don't have any other questions. I know you're right. I have like
Yeah,
I have. This is like I'm not trying to be a YouTuber. I want you to know that.
no, you're for sure.
So there's like no one subscribed to me. There's like 50 people because I upload shorts.
We've
But
been trying to get somebody to put something like these
yeah,
things
yeah.
together at you and then Dobbin. Like it's great to just have more optics
Information.
on this
Yeah.
because people might want to come out and shoot a
Yeah.
match and they don't know. And some of it can
I
be
think-
intimidating. I mean, some of the
I avoided for so long, not because I thought it was dumb. I avoided it because I thought, oh, I need something specific.
No,
And,
yeah, it's the opposite.
And I could have shot. I could have shot the match today, like just like this, 100%. If I wanted to.
Yeah, I think the biggest thing here is that
especially now,
you have a lot of guys that have been shooting here for 40 years.
Yeah,
and they forget that there's new people, and I think that one of the really important things
there's a brand new 21-year-old every year who wants to buy a gun. He's like, man, that looks so cool, but I can't do that.
So you got to the biggest thing that I think is a benefit to everybody is getting them connected to the right people at the range, because your experience might be completely different depending on what squad you're on with who you're with. I mean, you could get with some new people that are excited to teach everyone. They bought a new gun, they want to show it off.
From what it seems like, that's always been the case.
That's what we shot with tonight.
Yeah,
you know, but you could also get on a squad with some people that are having a bad day, or the match flow isn't great, and you'll have a terrible experience, and that's kind of normal. And I think it takes a little bit to find your groove, find out the names that you recognize, the people you like to shoot with, people that are sometimes you'll have people sitting in the back and you avoid them.
Yeah, they don't.
So if you're somebody that's really on it, you're going to start shooting with more people that are
it's definitely work. It's like any other thing. Like you're out in public. It's a social event.
Yep.
Yeah, you're shooting by yourself, but you should get to know the audience
for sure. With, And I would say getting just getting acquainted with everyone, and so I mean, I don't know that I necessarily have like one single home range. I probably spend most of my time at Phoenix Rod and Gun.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I actually shoot there the most, even though this is closer for me. Just because I got used to going there.
It's honestly, the environment is really great.
They seem way more chill, I'd
say. They are, and I'm running for practical director there.
Brian.
Ryan McMakin.
Oh, God, dude, I'm a dick.
Ryan McMakin, the other USPSA match director there. Yeah, Ryan McMakin, practical director.
Vote for him as better stages for you.
Yeah, so
right? Is that your slogan?
No, my slogan, honestly, the main thing I want to accomplish there is getting more support for the match directors.
Okay.
If you just help them and encourage them, give them more autonomy,
for sure,
they set stuff up like this.
This again
and
felt like a major
because
match.
They want to be here, and if you just encourage those people and give them support, like things turn out great, and you can still maintain the vibes. I mean, it's like community vibes.
Yeah,
that's
absolutely.
What you like about PRGC is like everybody's. It's like a tight knit community.
I like this too. This was a great environment for sure. It definitely was. And I guess I just got the luck of the. Actually, no, I put myself in this squad. I remember because I saw that there were names. I saw that there were higher level. I honestly never look at the names. I look at the classifications. I saw there were higher level shooters. I'm like, all right, well, I want to go shoot with these guys because I don't want to suck. So that's why I picked. Even though I don't know Jarrett, but he shoots a lot at
PRGC as well.
Unlimited.
Oh, Unlimited, yeah.
Yeah, I've never met him at PGRC, but he's been at Unlimited.
But yeah, I'm really hoping over there we can get
more support for the match directors.
More support for the match directors and more events, like just like
they have matches all the time. It seems like,
yeah,
but obviously each
like food, coffee, opportunities for everybody to get together.
But each match is a different director.
Yeah,
like the one gun director, the PCSL director. Like you guys aren't. You're under the same house. You're in the same house, but you're all managing different sides of it.
Yeah, there's and that's pretty much the norm in a lot of places. You have one match director, so there's like a little bit of a different flavor for every match. Some people like fast and dense targets, and some people like really difficult shots. And
there was a lot of variety here.
Yeah,
there were some of the stages were within 10 yards and nothing past that, and then this one obviously we probably out to 20, maybe 25.
Yeah, it's like 25, 30 maybe even for the very far one.
That one was pretty far.
So, but yeah.
I think that.
Anything else you can think of?
No, man. Like you said a lot of stuff that I'm actually probably gonna get like 2 videos out of this. I'm not
edit it how you want,
well, it's my fucking channel.
For sure.
But no, you said a lot of stuff where I can make this into a Rio Salado practical pistol video, and then I can also make this into
that'd be cool.
Just a practical shooting competition in the air, which you're a great guy to talk to because you apparently shoot everywhere.
I'll tell you about the other thing we have going on. So I'm the section coordinator. I don't even know what I'm supposed to be doing. So there was like a vacancy, and they're like, there was like a vacancy, and they're like, we need someone to do this, and I was like, I guess I'll do it. So there was Tom Chesterman. He's the match director at Flagstaff. He served as the interim Area 2 director for a little while before the election because we had a vacancy there. He is helping me put together right now, it's going to be a section point series. So we have it's like 8 or 9 ranges that are part of the Arizona section.
Okay.
And so what we're going to do is we're going to take one of the normally scheduled matches, and we're just going to say this one counts. And so you're basically going to have 8 matches or 9 matches throughout the year, however we decide to handle it. And you'll just get points for it. And we'll probably do like your best 4 finishes out of your 9 matches, or best 3. We need to look at the data.
Yeah,
we need to look and see,
you gotta get that
hey, is this fair? Like, did we make it accessible enough that the people that wanted to be involved like could? Because it's like, yeah, like 9 matches is hard to make every single one of them. We don't want to punish people that can't make all of them, but we don't want to stack. Where's the median? Yeah, so we need to look at the data and everything. But we're hoping to give away the Nationals pre-registration slots, some of those based on that.
Okay.
And then also we're working with some sponsors to give away some prizes for that as well, so that people that are participating in it can get some feedback and stuff. And I think it helps support the other ranges. I mean, a lot of people don't drive up to Flagstaff too often, and their matches are not, but they have an awesome range and a great crew, and we want them to show off a little bit.
I don't know what range it is, but I know they host it's called the Winter Soldier. Annually, it seems like a 2-gun action style match from what
and they have Idarm up there too.
Yeah.
And so but it's an awesome range, and so we're hoping that we can help support them, because they can put on a big match, and then everybody from the valley that's going to be scheduled in like June or July or something.
I think that's a really great idea. I'm really big on the notion of community.
Yeah,
you got to know your neighbors
for sure.
I think people don't feel that way anymore, especially when we're involved in something that's like, you want to treat it like a toy, sure, that's fine, like you only do it like this, but I'm assuming because you shot this whole thing concealed, and he was fucking crushing it. You really were. But I guess the practice score will tell us tomorrow. No, I'm kidding.
I didn't hit the targets, but I was kind of. I kind of wanted to see. I'm really interested to see where my times stack up with some of the other really good shooters that are there, because that's like another step. It's like.
But you did this whole thing concealed and very effectively, from what it seemed like.
I'll send you my videos, so if you want to cut them in or whatever.
What's it called? So I'm imagining you probably conceal carry pretty often.
Yeah.
So it's one of those things where it's like, for you, like, this is fun, this is a great time with the guys, but you're also like, am I on my Wheaties? Like, did I eat my chocolate milk this morning? Like, am I good to go? God forbid I gotta use it. Like, am I squared away? So it's one of those things where it's a community. We should know our neighbors, especially when we're the kind of neighbors who's like, can I trust this guy if he takes his gun out, or is he going to actually shoot me, my dog, and my brother because he freaked out? So it's good. I think other gun owners need to know each other better and 100%. Need to push each other too.
Yeah, and I mean, I think one of the real big things about this too is it gives you feedback about what your actual performance level is. I know how long my draw is. I know exactly how long it takes for me to draw the gun and I know I know what my accuracy is at what distances, and like how much time I actually need when I have to not miss. And I think it just gives you, real feedback. It gives you real feedback, so you actually know where that's at.
Can you hit what you're looking at? At varying distances and at speed. And for sure.
Yeah. We've got even that's some other stuff we have going on too. So Phoenix Rod and Gun, it's for law enforcement only. But we host a range there once a year that helps raise money for the Phoenix PD shooting team.
Oh, I think I saw that.
And
the Combat Classic, or
no, that's the one that Rio hosts. It's the Combat Classic. So we have one. We just called it the Phoenix PD shooting.
I know what you're talking about. Though.
Yeah,
I did see it on.
And so trying to get access to those guys, like introduce police officers, especially connect them with the community, just getting everybody together so that. And
I feel like I meet more police officers that do practical shooting sports at Pima, weirdly enough. Than up here, but it could be a timing thing. But I have met a couple officers for sure.
We were just talking the other day, and there was an officer that I had never met before that was from Apache Junction and at Phoenix Rod and Gun. That was pretty cool.
Well, hold on, wait.
Yeah.
Ryan.
Yes.
Sorry, because my friend's name's Brian.
No worries.
So I keep wanting to say Brian. Ryan, I appreciate your time,
Yeah,
man.
no
Thank you so
problem,
much,
man.
man. Have a good time with dinner.
Yeah,
And other than
we'll
that, I'll hope to see you some other time, dude.
definitely
Yeah.
we'll definitely see you around.
What was I gonna say? Oh yeah. Okay. I'm still filming today. I just got back from church and lunch with a friend. So what am I doing? I am filming because I am stupid and I keep looking over here even though the camera's right there. I keep looking at myself because I'm vain and I'm worried that I look stupid. But I shouldn't worry about that because I am stupid. I'm retarded. Please don't bark. Please don't bark. Come here. Come here. Theodore. Good boy. Good boy. Good boy. I lost my track of thought. Shooting at the Rio Salado Sportsman's Club. Um, trying to make myself have hair for TV, and it's just not working. So, what if we just do it like this? Get the old Case and Wheeler special, or we could just show off my big forehead. All right. I have the time, so might as well do this.